USAID Azerbaijan deməli başçılıq edən şəxsdən Michael Nehrbass'dan mən onu bura dəvət edirəm.
Hürmetli Hikran Hanım, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, sabahunuz khair. What an impressive crowd, and what an impressive event. I am so honored to be here with you today. On behalf of the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, I am pleased to welcome you today to the 4th Annual SHE Congress that USAID is supporting in collaboration with our partners from the government of Azerbaijan and the private sector. Now, I could begin my speech by describing how, over the past 30 years, our partnership with the government of Azerbaijan has invested in improving the competitiveness of the private sector and emphasize our work in agriculture and rural economic empowerment and highlight women's economic empowerment. But instead, I'm going to tell you a story about our investment through a real-life example. I want to tell you a story about a group of women from Barda who wanted to expand their family business and form an organization because they believed they could better serve their families and their community. In January 2019, 10 women, led by Zumrud Husseinova, came together to form the Fatima Women's Development and Enterprise Group to improve vegetable production. Since its formation, this group's membership has grown to 17. I had the opportunity to meet these women last year, and let me tell you how impressed I was. They successfully increased their vegetable production from 280 tons in 2019 to 385 tons in 2021. But how did they do that? The Fatima Women's Group heard about USAID's support to the private sector in agriculture. So they asked us for assistance. And they wanted us to help them with forming a small agro-service center that would support not only their needs, but could also provide services to neighboring communities. The group received a tractor, a trailer, and other agricultural equipment to cultivate their lands. And this equipment helped decrease their costs and increase their income. As a result of this new center, the group prepared 540 hectares of land in their community and in the neighboring towns. This small agro-service center supports the 17 group members and more than 150 farmers from nearby villages. The establishment of this center created additional opportunities for members of the group to expand their business and increase their income. So in 2022, the group increased its vegetable production by 65%, reaching 630 tons. That's a lot of vegetables. But what does this story show? The Fatima Women's Group exemplifies how women's economic empowerment can benefit society in numerous ways. When women are empowered, they can contribute to economic growth and development, which helps their families and their communities. Women's economic empowerment gives women the power to make decisions, control their lives, and achieve goals without discrimination or limitations. Women's empowerment is essential for all countries, including Azerbaijan, to build a modern and inclusive economy where women have equal access to education, healthcare, financial resources, and job opportunities. That's why we're here today. We want women everywhere to be given the same opportunities as men, to be smart, happy, and equal. That is the path forward to prosperity anywhere in the world. Another example of women's economic empowerment is the Women's National Business Agenda, developed last year in cooperation with Azerbaijani public and private partners. The Women's National Business Agenda is a valuable tool to encourage job creation and entrepreneurship. This agenda is also helping private sector actors as they strive to align their policies and practices with the government of Azerbaijan. Small businesses, going back to the Fatima Women's Group, are examples of how women entrepreneurs contribute to Azerbaijan's economy and drive inclusive growth and job creation. However, small businesses like the Fatima Women's Group also need access to various financing sources to pay for new equipment and other needs, which in turn are crucial to expanding into new markets and sustainable growth. Through training, technical assistance, networking, and mentoring, USAID helps women overcome obstacles and become more competitive players in business. As I look to today's event, this conference will be an excellent opportunity for participatory learning, where everyone can share information, network to build partnerships, and gain new technical knowledge. But perhaps most importantly, we can be inspired together so we can create smart, happy, equal opportunities for all. In conclusion, I want to thank our public and private partners for their significant contributions to women's economic empowerment in Azerbaijan and for sponsoring this event. And I want to thank everyone here for their participation. Be inspired. Çok sağ olun.